Hello, I'm Bill Ferguson. One of the keys to letting go and flowing with life is to trust, to know that you're going to be okay no matter what happens. When you know that you're going to be okay no matter what happens, letting go becomes a whole lot easier. If I'm in a relationship and I have a fear of losing somebody, well, if I know that if she goes, well, I may be sad, I may cry for a while, I might even be depressed for a little while. But if I know deep in my heart that it's just a matter of time until I laugh again, I have love again, I have a great life again, if I know that it's just a matter of time until I'll be fine and I have a great life again, then letting go becomes so much easier. So letting go ultimately is a choice, it's a declaration, it's a stand. I trust, I will be okay. And the more you trust, then the more you're able to let go and flow with whatever life brings you. You become very effective, life works out great, which reinforces trusting. When you don't trust, you're going to fight, resist, hang on, withdraw, you're going to mess up that area of your life, which is going to reinforce don't trust. So whether you trust or you don't trust, whichever one you create, you're going to get. So trust. Trust that you're going to be okay no matter what happens. And one way to be able to trust is to look in your life and see that trusting is really telling the truth. Look in your life and notice that you've had difficult times before, but haven't you made it through every one of them? Yes. You've made it through every single one of them. And if you've got a difficult time now, you're going to make it through this one too. See, difficult times come, they run their course, and they go. Difficult times are always, always, always temporary. They come, they run their course, and they go. How fast they go depends on whether you're fighting them or you flow with them. When you flow with the difficult times, they come and go quickly. When you fight them, they move very, very slowly. But they always go. So trusting is telling the truth. I will be fine no matter what happens. Here's another thing. Difficult times are brought to us for our healing and our growth. Difficult times put our issues right in our face. They force us to look at things that we need to look at, but we would otherwise never look at. Difficult times kick us out of the nest. Difficult times get us ready for our future. Difficult times always are brought to us for our good. I can look in my life and see that there have been, I've had my share of difficult times. And I look at the times in my life that have been very, very painful. And I can look and see that every painful time, every difficult time has been followed by something great. I wouldn't have the life that I have today had it not been for the difficult times in my past. And look in your life and you can see the exact same thing. See, difficult times are brought to us, but they're brought to us for something great. So trust that you're going to be okay no matter what life brings you. Here's another thing. When we're in the middle of a difficult time, we can't see the big picture. All we can see is where we are in this very particular moment, and we can't imagine any good coming from it. Classic example of this. Years ago, we had to put my mother in a home because she had Alzheimer's, and she just got to a place where it was too dangerous for her to live by herself. She would get the clothes and put them in the oven instead of the dryer. It just was too dangerous. So we had to put her in the home. And she was so upset. I do not remember in my whole life seeing her so upset. She was so upset. But she didn't have a choice. She had to go. Well, about 3 months later, she met this man down the hall. And they fell madly in love with each other. Everywhere they went, he's my sweetie, she's my sweetie. And they got a reputation, their relationship got such a reputation that the local paper came out and did a feature story on them for Valentine's Day. You know, if my mother knew what was in store for her, would she have fought going into that home? No, she would have fought to get into that home. See, we just can't see the big picture. But there's good that always comes from our difficult times, particularly when you flow with them. So trust that you're going to be okay no matter what happens. And trusting is also telling the truth. You really, really will be okay. So let go and trust.